July 17th, playoff action coming your way. The Boston Butchers at home taking on the Atlanta Attack, a rematch from earlier in the season as they try to get one step closer to the Mega Brawl. I'm Bethel Duran, joined by the one and only Rashidi Ellis. Look at you, already smiling, already to go.
I'm always smiling, man.
Always smiling. Before we start talking about your professional career and everything that you've accomplished, why did you start doing TCL?
First of all, it looked fun. It looked amazing because my older brother started it, and I was going to Connecticut seeing all his fights, and it was just very excited. Then, I just stayed to it. I love the concept and stay busy as well. And they're just fun all around. And plus, do something for my city. Yeah,
you're doing something for the city, which not too often you get to represent Lynn, Massachusetts, not too far from Boston. Boxing is an individual sport where Boston is on your chest or on your trunks. How cool is that for you?
Yeah, it's very cool. I feel like I'm in the Celtics or something, It's a good feeling.
And it helps that your coaches have a Red Sox jersey on every single time.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Now, you grew up and you always had the dreams of becoming a professional fighter. You have the dreams of becoming a world champion. You're still on that path trying to get there. But TCL shows up and it gives you something different to fighting the 1 3-minute round. How crazy is that?
It does sound crazy, you just go in there, high intensity, just give it all you got from 3 minutes, but you still got to be smart. I see a lot of people get careless and get knocked out. A lot of that was surprisingly happens in this one round.
Yeah.
It's good.
Guys like you that have so much professional experience, I've seen it. I'm not saying you, but other guys come in, they're kind of, let me take it lightly. Maybe it's a round where I can move around, or it's kind of like door flight sparring. It's not, it's real deal.
Yeah, it's a real fight. All it takes is one punch. Then in those 3 minutes, it could happen there.
And then you see the intensity comes up, and it's like, oh, I don't care who you are now, right?
Yeah, because you don't got to save nothing. You don't got to wait for the next round. It's just all right there.
The money round, it's a completely different concept. I love it because at the end of you have the launch rounds, and you have the middle rounds, and then your money rounds where guys like you or other fighters come back in, and they're fighting for the second time, but it's usually like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes after you had your first round, and all the adrenaline has now come down. How do you stay fired up?
I just stay charged up, just amping up my team, staying warmed up, and just staying ready. It is kind of messed up.
It's all mental, right?
Yeah, you gotta stay focused.
It's also sometimes you have the one fighter, and then you see him again in the money rounds, but other times you fight one dude and then another dude in the money rounds. How crazy is that?
Yeah, but I'm used to, it's kind of like sparring, I'm sparring the whole gym, so I'm used to it, but it is different from a fight.
When you do get into the money rounds and you know that your team is behind in the scorecards and you look up and you see it and you're like, oh, wait, if I get a 10-8 round, a 10-7 round, do you guys talk about that?
Yeah, you do. You just got to go get it. You just gotta go in there and try to get the knockout. 2 fights ago, it was me and the other guy it was tied up. Yeah. Whoever won that round won the whole thing, and I had to do what I had to do. I had to win it.
For you as a veteran fighter, what's some of the advice you give to some of the youngsters?
Don't rush it, but you still gotta rush it, but still be smart. Be smart in there. Don't go in there and go careless.
Yeah. Also, for you, you didn't have to do this, but you're doing it because your professional career right now is at a standstill. You're trying to figure out what your next fight's going to be, but you're getting quality work, quality training, and it's helping you in your career, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely, because I get different looks we fight every 2 weeks. I'm fighting 2 different guys the same night. It's just amazing.
And I also know that because of the activity, it helps you because you're not just taking any fight. You have to figure out who the right plan is if you're one step closer to a world title. So you can be in the gym training, and that can get really hard mentally because you don't know when to fight. And how many times the guys just train us, they've been training for a year, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
TCL helps you.
Yeah, that definitely put a toll on people too, mentally too. But like you said, training in the gym is different for getting ready for a fight. You going in there and getting ready to look forward to something.
So is TCL helping your professional career?
Definitely. Yeah, it is. Definitely. Like you said, it's keeping me active, keeping me sharp,
When you went last year as a fan to support your brother, and you looked at it as a guy who's gone 12 rounds, a guy who's been in the big scenes, did you walk away like, what the heck am I looking at right now?
At first, I was like, what the hell's going on? But it looked fun. Both teams, they argue each other, then they go in the ring fighting. It's amazing.
What I like about it is when you walk in, you all walk in as a team. Usually it's, Yo, I've always told you my dream was to be your hype guy with the towel waving back and forth. I still want to be the guy with the flag. I want to wave a flag. I want to wave a towel. That's what my career, forget the broadcasting stuff. That's what I want to do in a career. But it's cool when you walk in as a team and all of you get announced and everybody walks in as one, representing Boston. How's that?
Yeah, because it feels amazing. Plus, it's people that I grew up with since we was kids, you know, from the amateurs, the people that still, you know, training in the same gym. So it's just a good family.
Yo, when you see your record, you know, it's impressive. And then you see some young fighters who've had like a big amateur background. But as soon as you sign with TCL, the moment you get into that ring, you're now a professional. So you might be going up against a guy who have 20 pro fights or one pro fight.
Yeah.
And what's the advice you have for some of these youngsters out there?
Yeah, it don't matter. Once you go in there, don't overthink like, oh my gosh, your guy got 20 fights, I only got 5. At the end of the day, it's a fight, you know, and it's only one. Not only one round, but it is one round. You know, it's still a fight.
Yeah.
You know, you don't gotta overthink stuff.
What's the training camp like when you guys go to the gym and work out as a team?
It's cool. We all pushing each other. You know, make sure everybody's doing what they have to do. So, you know, you can't look like a punk and then getting tired. It's slap me. Like, well, I don't want to slap you, but you know, like cool.
Because you're so used to just training you and your coach, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now it's everybody.
Yeah, that was everybody, the whole team.
That's cool, man. You like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it's like, it's just you and that other person in the ring, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters at the end of the day.
When you look at what Team Combat League is doing, where you have the playoff system, now does it feel different?
It's the same thing for me. We just trying to go out there and get the victory. Yeah, it makes it more excited, but you know, we just do the same thing.
Now you're going to see the Atlanta team, who you guys have faced before early in the season. What's the talk in the gym about this one?
Oh, we definitely gonna get them because we had to get that because they won the last one, so we definitely gotta get it back. Get it back.
The Mega Brawl is a couple of weeks away, and that's huge for you because the longer you survive in the playoffs, that means there's more money, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
And there's incentive. Yeah. You want to be a champ.
Yeah, of course.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, so I already know my team's ready. My team's gonna take the whole thing. Definitely.
The Boston Butcher team it's interesting. You have a lot of kids from the New England region, and you have a couple from other areas. But I love when I go there and I talk to you guys because you hear that New England accent, right? You hear the pride. Everybody out there. What does it being a fighter from New England mean to you?
You know it definitely because you know we City of Champions. You know they take their sport serious, so you know they all right for us.
For you as a boxer, how's your career going right now?
It's going good. You know, I'm doing this, stay busy, but you know, hopefully something comes up soon. You know, I'm a free agent right now, so if anybody, you know.
But speaking of that, because the free agency part, because there's kids that are trying to get a promoter, trying to get a manager, and you're the free agent, but getting out here and getting the exposure, that helps you, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Because they get to see, like, you know, what I still could do in the ring, even though it's on the round, but you know, Still moving.
The females on your team, do not mess with them, right?
No, yeah,
they're tough.
Bad girls, every single one.
Yeah. Amelia.
She's a beast.
And you know her because she would train with your sister before.
Yeah, I know. I remember seeing her in the amateurs.
But she comes in there and do not sleep on her.
Yeah, she don't care. I love seeing her fight.
Because also, outside of the ring, she's intense just like that.
Yeah. She's nice at it over, you know. When someone says something.
She's told me, she's like, hey, you said this, you said that. I'm like,
I remember she came at you or something.
I'm like, you're right. I'm like,
playing with the finger.
Sorry, I mean, I'll get your name right. But that's a good attitude, too. That camaraderie, that's important for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it.